Well, that wasn't great. I just got a stern talking to from the authorities telling me that I should not be doing this here. That's fine. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, another unboxing video? Already? What gives? Well, this month is my birthday. And to be honest, for years and years, I haven't really celebrated my birthday much. It comes kind of directly after Christmas, which makes it sort of annoying. But this year we decided to do something special for my birthday, which involved a lot of car parts. And you guys just saw the series that I posted of unboxing and installing the HRG lift kit. And as I was contemplating doing that, sort of knew that was coming. I was shopping for wheels and tires on like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. And I gotta tell you, don't buy used wheels. Just don't do it. I've probably bought and sold 40, 50 sets of used wheels, at least. Probably at least half of them had some sort of a defect that was not advertised to me when I bought them. Cracks, bends, curb rash, bad paint, the list goes on. What I find is most common is bends. You buy a set of wheels, you go put tires on them, put them on your car, you're all excited, you take some Instagram pictures, and then you go drive it. And the disappointment sets in the second you feel the wobble. Let me tell you, right now my Jeep is sitting on a set of 15x7 Vision Soft 8 wheels that I bought used for $200. I went and put tires on them for another $200. That puts me $400 into those wheels, and one of them has a bend. If you drive the Jeep at exactly 45 miles an hour, it feels like it wants to careen off the road. If you go faster or slower, it feels fine, but at exactly 45 to 50 miles an hour, it just wobbles horribly. The Ute is currently sitting on 15x8 zero offset diamond steelies that I bought for $400, and I spent $250 on tires. That's $650 into those wheels. Same thing, one of the wheels is bent. I can identify which wheel is bent by taking the one off from the corner where it wobbles, putting a steely on it, and boom, the wobble goes away. So it's just one that's bent in both sets, but that one being bent basically renders the whole set kind of useless, and that's why people sell them online. That's why people sell used wheels, is because they know that they aren't any good anymore. And buying good sets of wheels used is super rare, and honestly, usually if a person knows that a set of wheels is good, they will just keep them. And if they don't decide to just keep them, then they might sell them, but they will sell them for an astronomical price. And I gotta tell you, honestly, of all the wheels that I bought and sold, I think just about every set that I've ever bought that turned out to be good, that didn't have any bends or cracks or anything wrong with them, rolled down the road nicely, they were OEM wheels. OEM wheels are built a little tougher than aftermarket wheels are. It's particularly alloy wheels. And yeah, I just haven't had any good luck with buying used wheels at all. But I've honestly, up until now, never ever bought a brand new set of wheels. I've always talked about it, and I've always dreamed about it, and I've went wheel shopping online a million times, and I've just never quite pulled the trigger. Anyway, this last time I was shopping for wheels for the Ute, and I really wanted something. Honestly, I really liked the Diamond Steelies, 15x8 0 offsets. The only problem was the bend, and honestly, the previous owner painted them, and the paint sucks. But if they were straight and true, I would just peel all the paint off of it, repaint them, make them look nice, and they'd be awesome wheels. But as it is, they're not awesome, and I also can't, in good conscience, list them for sale as being good and sell them and do to someone else what someone did to me. I'm just not that big of a dirtbag. So at this point, I'm pretty much stuck with them. And the last thing I wanted to do was go buy another set of wheels, only to discover that they weren't any good either. I'm just sick of it. I'm over it. I'm not doing this game anymore. I think that I have finally bought my last set of used wheels, except with the caveat that sometimes I'll buy a whole set of used wheels just for the tires. Used tires tend to be pretty decent, especially if you can find ones that are fairly new. They don't tend to, they can't get bends in them. As long as they hold air, they're usually good. I have had a couple of sets sold to me where someone told me that all the tires were good, and it turned out that like one had a leak down or whatever. But honestly, that's been pretty uncommon. For the most part, usually if I buy tires that are advertised as good, they're good. So I may in the future buy sets of wheels just for the tires, but as far as buying wheels, for the set of wheels for my vehicle, I think I'm done. And I'm just going to order myself new wheels. And my strategy here is that I'm going to buy new wheels for my vehicles. I'm going to take good care of those wheels. And should I get rid of the vehicle, I'm keeping the wheels. The wheels are going to be mine forevermore. I'm going to put tires on them, and if I buy a set of 4x100 wheels, they're going to be for all my 4x100 cars. If I buy a set of 5x114 wheels, they're going to be for all my 5x114 cars. I pretty much like the same style of wheel on just about every vehicle, so worst case scenario, like I have entirely the wrong size tire, and I have to go to the tire shop and get tires swapped out, but I also generally stick to 15-inch wheels and tires on everything, and that makes it a little simpler for like having a bunch of tires around if I need to change tires. All this brings me to these fancy boxes. These are from Speedway Motors. If you've ever heard of that place, they mostly specialize in like hot rod and race car type stuff. But they do have a fair selection of 4x100 wheels, mostly for race cars. So what I have here, hopefully, I haven't actually opened one yet, but hopefully what I have here is a set of Bassett Racing 4x100 15x8 0 offset wheels. I ordered 5 so that I will have a spare, full-sized spare matching wheel, so that even if I should happen to end up with one bent, still good. They also pretty much usually always stock these. So should I ruin 2 of them, and just order more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say it, this is a lot of packaging. Speedway Motors. You ready? Moment of truth. Oh, yeah. Now that is pretty. Ooh, brand new. It's so clean. Yeah, these are nice. These are nice. Let's see if I can find the specs. Usually they're stamped in here somewhere. I don't see them stamped in anywhere. So I'll have to do some measuring and make sure that they sent me the right thing. But they certainly look correct. They're super wide. I am a little interested to see how these are going to turn out on the car. They are basically the same size, offset, and everything as the wheels that are on there now. But I do intend to put larger tires on. I don't want to go too crazy, especially with the amount of offset that these have. I think if I went super large, the tires would certainly run into the fenders. I wish that I could take these out and put one on the car, just jack it up, take the wheel off, put this on, and show you what that looks like. But unfortunately, it is dark and raining right now, so I'm probably going to wait a couple of days. I think these are going to look fantastic on the Ute though. I'm really excited for my first set of new wheels. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my advice about not buying used wheels. Trust me, if you want to go down that road and waste your money too, feel free. I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm saying is that I personally have had really bad luck getting bent wheels, and I just won't do it anymore. This set of wheels, for 5 of them, cost me less than $400 shipped to my door. They did take about 9 days to get here, but they came from forget where they came from. Lincoln, Nebraska is where these came from, and I live in Oregon. So these pretty much came most of the way across the country in 9 days, ground shipped. And it didn't cost me any extra. And I literally paid the same amount for these brand new for 5 of them as what I paid for 4 Diamond Racing wheels with one of them bent. And a crappy paint job. So there's just really no comparison. I don't understand why people think that used wheels are worth so much money. Honestly, I guess they are, because the market supports those kind of prices. I've sold wheels for the same price. But I just don't get why people will pay so much for used wheels when you can buy brand new for roughly the same price. I could have bought lots of different wheel options at this price point. There's lots of rep style aluminum wheels for the same price. I'm just a really big fan of Steelies. I've actually owned a set of this same wheel before, but they were 15 by 7 with a plus offset of a bit. I had them on an EG hatch, and I love the way they look. I think that these are a great looking wheel. I think they'll especially go well with the Ute since it's black and red, and these wheels are black and red. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will get you guys updated when I get some tires on these things and I can put them on the Ute. I'll post a video of that and I'll show you what this thing looks like. But for now, that's going to be pretty much it. I hope you enjoy.